The Clicks keyboard for the iPhone is one of the strangest accessories I've ever owned, and I have a MagSafe kickstand that has a ceramic blade in it. However, for a group of users who want to stay productive while on the go, Clicks could help them achieve this goal. So is the accessory from YouTuber Mr. Mobile worth the $139 starting price? Stick with me as I give you the answer. On its website, it says, Clicks opens up screen space for apps and content like chats, browsing the web, engaging on social, and creating on the go. And it definitely does this. By not having to use the on-screen keyboard, what you're looking at remains unobstructed. I've had the Clicks keyboard case for a while now. As a matter of fact, I pre-ordered it for the iPhone 14 and iPhone 15 when that was first announced. The reason I bring this up is because as long as I've had it, I've never been able to keep it consistently on my phone for more than a week at a time. Now, it is true that Clicks gives you your screen real estate back, that way you can enjoy your content. But, and this could just be me, our current digital lives are meant to be interacted with app buttons. Think about it. We scroll, swipe, and tap our lives away on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and more. And when you do need to write a comment, it's usually quick, short, and to the point. Something that you can easily knock out with the on-screen keyboard, and then get just right back to scrolling. The Clicks keyboard makes your iPhone really tall. And this makes sense considering you're literally strapping the keyboard onto the bottom of your iPhone. But that extra height actually keeps you from scrolling as easily. You'd have to hold your phone in the middle now, thanks to the extra height. And in doing so, it can feel a bit odd, especially since you can no longer easily balance your phone on your pinky. And if you're a user who loves being able to use your phone one-handed while doing other things, then Clicks probably isn't for you. I know it sounds like I don't like Clicks, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I actually have a lot of things I like about it. But right before I get into the things I like about it, do me a favor, click those like and subscribe buttons for me. All right, let's get back into it. First off, I really like the build of Clicks. The silicone makes it easy to keep a grip if you do need to hold your phone in one hand. The weight distribution keeps your phone from being top heavy. This keeps your phone from flipping out of your hand. The little leather patch on the back near the bottom offers another spot for grip. And it just feels nice as you're holding and typing away. Now, I have the Founders Edition, so my case doesn't have MagSafe. However, the new version coming out for the iPhone 16 will have MagSafe built into it, which is good because that's one thing I definitely missed with my Founders Edition. But I did find a little solution, and I'll leave a link down below for that solution. Blackberry had one of the best keyboards on a phone pre-2007, and this feels pretty close to typing on a Blackberry. The keys are satisfyingly clicky and have good travel. The keyboard itself is backlit, so typing in low light situations is definitely possible. And the ability to take advantage of useful keyboard shortcuts that are built into iOS is nice. You can easily go back home by pressing Command and H, launch Spotlight Search with Command and Space, select all text, cut and paste, and more. You can also take advantage of keyboard shortcuts that other apps have preset in them. For example, in Obsidian, hitting Command P will bring down the command palette. In Firefox, Command plus T will open up a new tab, and so on and so forth. Now, as a side note, despite how excellent the typing experience is, there is a pretty hefty learning curve. Now, for someone like me who has used phones with keyboards on them before, I kind of got back in the groove pretty quickly. But for anyone who has never even seen a keyboard, a physical keyboard on a smartphone, it'll take a little bit more time to get used to. When I first got mine, the Clicks app was not available, but now it is. With the app, you can control the backlight brightness, dim timeout, customize the idle timeout to save battery, control how some keys work, toggle on cursor mode, which is something I was sorely missing in the beginning, and update the firmware of the keyboard. As I said, the companion app is nice. It's a good way to help you customize your typing experience. Now, what I would love to see in the future is the ability to make your own custom shortcuts. I would love to be able to set a Command plus T shortcut to be able to switch between my apps, kind of like on the MacBook. So, Mr. Mobile, if you end up seeing this video, make it happen, please. So, who is Clicks for? It's for anybody who wants to stay productive while on the go, but do not or cannot pack their laptop or tablet along with them, both of which will offer a much more productive setup, in my opinion. Now, that doesn't mean that this isn't a good product. As a matter of fact, I think it's a great product. It does exactly what it says. It gives you screen real estate back and allows you to harness the power of keyboard shortcuts to boost your productivity. And as a creator, I love the idea of Clicks being able to boost my productivity when writing scripts or blogs. But if I'm being honest, I think either I'm too comfortable or I've just gotten really productive with just typing with one hand while on the go. I have a 1-year-old now, and it's near impossible to carry him and use my phone when the Clicks keyboard case is attached. And if I'm out shopping and my wife texts me, I can respond back quicker to her with one hand on my screen while pushing a cart than I can when I have to stop and bang out my reply on the keyboard. And to be honest, if I'm ever in a position to actually be 100% creative, my son is either asleep or running errands with his mother. And if that's the case, it's easier just for me to sit down at my desk in front of my laptop, which is a more productive setup than on my Clicks keyboard. I actually typed some of this script on the Clicks keyboard case, but I consistently found myself just going back to my laptop because, again, it's more productive. One reason, because the keyboard is bigger. But keep this in mind, and this is just my opinion, Clicks is not meant to be used 24/7 like a normal iPhone case. It's meant to be used as a productivity tool. So if you know you're gonna be on an hour Uber ride, grab your Clicks case, slap your iPhone in it, and get to typing. That way you can keep on working while on the go. But if you know you're gonna be at home or in a hotel for 8, 9, 10 hours, just take your laptop if you can. Hope you enjoyed my review of the Clicks keyboard case. Before you go, check out this video over here. This is Big Normal Consumer, and I'll catch you in the next one.